and then about Jimmy Butler's resolve in these circumstances?
It's similar to what I said after last game. There are so many wild swinging emotions in a playoff run. And you really just have to try to stay stable and find out what's real, what's not real, what's objective, and not get caught up in these wild swings. We have a very passionate group. We have guys that love competition and understand how difficult it is, to try to do what we're trying to do. And we're facing a very good team. So our guys just embrace that kind of challenge and the competition that we're faced with. And then their defense, is so strong that sometimes you just need your great player, to make plays. It wasn't a matter of schematics or, things like that. Jimmy just brought his competitive will tonight, and it was a will that would not let us lose.
So you talked about a lot in the last 24 hours. Why were you so confident that this group could rise to this kind of level in this moment and deliver you back into a game?
Well, you never know. It's not like I guaranteed anything. I just know how our guys are wired. Our guys love competition and they love the challenge. And we have deep respect for our opponent. This is a very good team that we're playing against. And what you hope is that brings out the best in you and a different level. And over the course of a long series like this, you're going to get pushed uncomfortably so. And sometimes you're going to lose some battles, along the way. We've had some very tough times during this series. But we have guys that, will just pick themselves up and get on to the next fight. And look, we're here. This is the way it should be. With these two teams, it should have gone 7 games. The margin for error on both sides is so small. There's no two better words in pro sports than Game 7. I'm just really thrilled that our group gets an opportunity to compete in the Game 7 in front of our home crowd.
You've said that this game was an opportunity to make a memory. Obviously not during the game, but now thinking back, did you see any shades or comparisons to LeBron's Game 6 against the Celtics and what Jimmy did tonight?
I don't like to compare teams. I think it's I get it. People can easily draw the comparisons, between the two. It's a different era. It's a different team. I want our guys just to embrace this moment. Jimmy Butler is a great competitor. He really is. And you can misdefine him in a lot of different ways, but his competitive will is as high as anybody, that's played this game. And he put his fingerprints on this game. So it's very, again, the wild swings. We're going to try to go back to our cave and just focus on Game 7. And really, we're grateful. We're really grateful to be in a really challenging series like this against an opponent we respect. And then we get to experience a Game 7 together. You have to go through tough things on a playoff run when you're trying to accomplish something special. And I think this group deserved a Game 7.
Spoke kind of along those lines. Given the circumstances, given what Jimmy's obviously going through physically, what was special to you watching what he did tonight? What really stood out to you?
It's those winning, willful plays. Their defense did start to step up, in that second half. We had a double-digit lead, and you're facing a defense like that, you're not comfortable at all. You really have to execute with precision and do things with detail and purpose. But then sometimes you just need, your best players and your guy, to make plays. And he was able to do that in those moments of truth when we really needed it. And as their defense stepped up and as the game got to 4-6, he found a way to get us a really important bucket. And then on the other end, he's the definition of a two-way player in this association. Takes on the toughest covers. And I didn't even see how many minutes he played. Probably, close to the Chicago Bulls kind of minutes that he was accustomed to playing.
Spo, we've seen this kind of epic performance from Jimmy with the season on the line before. We saw it in the bubble and saw the series be pushed, but then he ran out of gas in the next game. What do the next day and a half look like for him and the balance between protecting him from himself and also knowing he's going to want to go out there and lay it all out there?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit different. That was the last leg, at the very, very end. He's going to be able to muster up whatever he needs to muster up, to get ready for this, great opportunity on Sunday.
Erik, when did you know that Jimmy, back here. When did you know that Jimmy had it? I mean, the last few games, you could tell right off the bat that he didn't have the explosion, but tonight it looked like right in the first quarter that he had it. Did you see that before
No,
the game?
I think the most important thing, Brian, is if you're a competitor, you just keep on picking yourself up. The playoffs are tough. They really are. It's so hard to win, and then you get to this level when 27 teams are watching. You get to this elite level, you have to be able to manage everything because you can't control everything. You're facing great competition, and you're going to lose some battles, and then you got to try to win more battles than you lose. And Jimmy does not stop. I thought, his last game, we missed a lot of shots, but our competitive will was there. We just got outplayed, and sometimes that happens. But if you're a real competitor, you just keep on going. And all of us are just thrilled that we have an opportunity for Game 7.
Spo, Jimmy took center stage, but what did you see from Kyle Lowry tonight, given, the series he's had, and what did that mean to your group?
Yeah, I can't say enough about Kyle and his veteran leadership and poise. It means so much to us, and you can't put an analytic to it, what it means to your team, of the feeling of calm and confidence that he can give everybody. And that's orchestrating our offense. It's just those timely moments during key times of the game where the ball needs to go where it needs to go. And then sometimes he'll just make a big time play at the end of the clock, something that he's never maybe practiced on or attempted before. He just has a flair for the moment. He's one of the all-time clutch players in this league, and he just knows how to manage a game. And you're playing in an environment like this with the stakes. It's great to just have a Hall of Fame quarterback that just kind of keeps everybody calm. Okay, thank you.